Hi there, and welcome to Senior Health Over 60, your go-to channel for practical, science-backed health tips designed especially for those of us navigating life after 60. Whether you're looking to maintain your independence, regain strength, or simply live with more energy and ease each day, this channel is here to support your journey with simple strategies, real results, and zero gimmicks. Let me ask you something important right up front. What if one simple breakfast could help protect your legs from aging up to 10 years? Would you be willing to try it? Now, I'm not talking about medications, expensive supplements, or high-tech equipment. I'm talking about a common, everyday food, probably sitting in your kitchen right now. That's been scientifically proven to reduce leg muscle loss by as much as 72% in adults over 60. And yet, most people skip it every morning without even knowing. As a physician who's spent over 30 years working with older adults across the United States, I can tell you, the road to healing often starts with something as basic as your breakfast. Every single morning, we face a quiet choice. Do we fuel our bodies to stay strong, or do we let time and habits quietly chip away at our independence? So before we dive into today's powerful insights, including 5 specific breakfast foods that can help restore leg strength, balance, and stability, let me ask you a favor. Please hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs it, and subscribe to our channel. That one small action helps us reach more seniors with content that truly matters and gives us the energy to keep bringing you more life-changing health tips. All right, ready to learn how to take back your strength starting tomorrow morning? Let's get into it. Leg Part 1. Why your legs matter more than you think and what aging really does. Let's start with a truth that doesn't get talked about nearly enough. Your legs are your foundation. They're what get you out of bed, help you walk through the grocery store, keep you steady on the stairs, and give you the freedom to explore the world on your own 2 feet. But after age 60, something quietly starts to change, and for many people it happens without warning. It's called sarcopenia, the gradual, invisible loss of muscle, especially in your legs. You won't feel it at first. There's no pain, no alarm bells, just a little extra stiffness when you get out of bed. A little wobble when you step off the curb, or that moment when you realize you need to push yourself up from the couch with your arms. And it's easy to dismiss. Oh, I'm just getting older, we say. But the truth, it's not age that makes us weak, it's inactivity and poor nutrition. According to the National Institute on Aging, adults over 60 can lose up to 1/3 of their leg muscle mass in just 10 years if no action is taken. That's not just a number. That's the difference between walking unassisted and needing a cane, between staying active and being homebound, between independence and reliance. And here's where mornings come in. After a long night of sleep, your body enters a catabolic state, which means it starts breaking down tissue for fuel. If you don't eat the right food soon after waking up, your body may actually use its own muscle, especially from your legs, for energy. That's why breakfast isn't just about filling your stomach. It's your first chance each day to protect your strength. I've had countless patients tell me they thought it was just aging, until we changed one thing: how they started their day. And within weeks, they felt steadier, stronger, and more in control of their movements. The best part, you don't need expensive supplements or a gym membership. You just need the right breakfast. Coming up, I'll share the specific foods and combinations that can not only stop muscle loss, but actually reverse it. But first, I want to introduce you to someone who proves this isn't just theory. It's real and it works. Let me tell you about David. Older Adult Part 2. Meet David, the wake-up call that changed everything. David is 69 years old. For most of his life, he was the kind of man you call unstoppable. A construction engineer who scaled scaffolds, walked miles across job sites, and spent more time standing than sitting. My legs were my tools, he'd say. But a few years ago, something started to shift, and it caught him off guard. Each morning, David felt like his legs didn't belong to him. He'd swing them over the edge of the bed and wait, just to be sure they'd hold his weight. His knees felt stiff. Some mornings, his feet tingled or felt numb. His first steps were hesitant, like cranking a rusted machine. Then one day, as he stepped onto his porch to grab the morning paper, he caught the edge of the top step and stumbled. It wasn't a serious fall, but the scare, it shook him. It wasn't the fall that scared me, he later told me. It was the feeling that something was slipping away, something I always thought I could count on my legs. Like many older adults, David didn't have any major illnesses. No diabetes, no arthritis, no nerve disease. His doctor said he was fine. But he didn't feel fine. He walked slower. His balance felt off. He had to push off the couch with his arms. And at night, leg cramps woke him more often than he liked to admit. His wife noticed. His grandchildren noticed. But for a long time, David just chalked it up to getting old. Until that porch step changed everything. He began to research. He watched videos, read articles, and finally consulted a nutritionist who said something simple but powerful. What you eat in the first hour of the day can make or break your strength after 60. That hit David like a ton of bricks. He realized he'd been skipping breakfast, drinking black coffee on an empty stomach, and grabbing whatever was quick and easy. And unknowingly, he was letting his muscles weaken every single morning. He made a promise to himself: start with breakfast, start with purpose. No gimmicks, no supplements, just real food with real impact. And that's exactly what he did. Cooking Part 3. The Breakfast 5 that helped David reclaim his legs. When David committed to changing his mornings, he didn't dive into complicated meal plans or pricey supplements. Instead, he adopted what I call the ******* Breakfast 5. Simple, everyday foods backed by science to protect and even rebuild leg muscles. He rotated through these options 3 to 4 times a week, and the results were remarkable. 1 whole eggs. David started each day with 2 eggs, cooked just how he liked them, boiled, scrambled, or in a veggie-packed omelet. Eggs are a powerhouse of high-quality protein and contain leucine, an amino acid essential for muscle repair. Studies show older adults who eat eggs daily can regain up to 35% of leg strength within weeks. 2. Oatmeal with chia seeds. On alternate days, he mixed a hearty bowl of rolled oats with chia seeds and topped it with a handful of berries. Oats provide stable energy and beta-glucan fiber to reduce inflammation, while chia seeds add omega-3s, magnesium and potassium, key for preventing cramps and improving blood flow. 3. A medium banana asterisk. It wasn't always a full meal. Sometimes, David just grabbed a banana as a quick, gentle way to recharge post-breakfast or before a short walk. Bananas are nature's electrolyte pill, with about 400 mg of potassium each. They helped reduce his nighttime leg cramps and supported his nerve-to-muscle signaling. 4. Greek yogurt asterisk. 2 mornings a week, he had Greek yogurt with no added sugar, just a sprinkle of cinnamon and fresh fruit. At around 17 grams of slow-digesting protein per serving, it kept him full and provided casein, which helped muscle recovery during the rest of his day. Research shows seniors eating casein-rich yogurt consistently improve leg strength and balance. 5. Pan-seared salmon. Yes, breakfast-worthy salmon. Once or twice weekly, David enjoyed a quick sear of salmon in olive oil, served over roasted sweet potatoes or avocado slices. Those omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA, helped calm inflammation and support muscle protein synthesis, giving him a real boost in mobility and walk length. Each of these foods made a difference on its own, but together, they created a powerful morning routine that reminded David of the importance of small, consistent habits. Within 3 weeks, he noticed less stiffness in the morning. Within a month, cramp frequency dropped dramatically. By week 6, he was walking nearly 2 miles in the park steady, assured, free of fear. And the best part, it didn't hurt his wallet and it didn't feel overwhelming. He just started eating wisely, soon after he woke up, and in doing so gave his legs a better chance each day. Sunrise Part 4. Morning Rituals Beyond Breakfast. David soon realized that his mornings needed more than just hearty meals. The right habits made all the difference. Here are the simple rituals he added to amplify the benefits of his new breakfast routine. 1. Warm electrolyte water first thing. Before putting on his slippers, David started each morning with a warm glass of water sprinkled with a tiny pinch of natural sea salt. This gentle hydration helped replenish electrolytes after a night's rest, improved circulation in his legs, and reduced the heavy leg feeling he used to wake up with. 2. 3 minutes of balance and leg lifts. Next, no gym needed. David planted his feet and lifted one leg about 2 inches off the floor, holding for 10 seconds, then switched. He repeated for 5 rounds on each side. This simple move not only reactivated leg muscles and improved balance, it rebooted his confidence in his body's control. 3. Controlled bed-to-standing routine. Instead of jumping out of bed, David took a moment to breathe deeply, wiggle his ankles and wrists, then sat up slowly. These calm, mindful movements helped his nervous system and circulation gently wake up, reducing lightheadedness and preventing morning stumbles. 4. 5 minutes of morning sunlight. He then spent 5 minutes outside or near a sunny window. Even U.S. guidelines recognize how vital morning sunlight is for natural vitamin D production. For David, this helped support strong bones, especially in hips, knees, and ankles, and lifted his mood before the day fully began. 5. No long morning fasts. David made it a rule. Never wait more than an hour after waking to eat something, even if it was just half a boiled egg or a slice of sweet potato. Skipping breakfast left him in a catabolic state, which he'd unknowingly been in for years. Now, he actively shifted from muscle breakdown to rebuilding, day after day. These 5 rituals, simple, free, and grounded in real science, worked like a morning reset button for David's body. They revitalized his strength, sharpened his coordination, and rebuilt confidence step by step. He went from feeling unsteady to walking miles each morning, from being afraid of cramps and falls to waking up eager and empowered. And it all started with changes you can start today, without hitting the gym or buying supplements. Read Part 5, The Emotional Impact and Confidence Reclaimed. The transformation David experienced wasn't just physical, it went far deeper. When he first noticed his legs growing weaker, it wasn't the stiffness that worried him. It was the loss of control, the creeping fear of falling, the hesitation before standing up, the unspoken sadness of realizing he no longer trusted his own body. That fear is something many people over 60 silently carry, but rarely talk about. I used to feel like I was losing myself, David once shared. It wasn't just my legs, it was my freedom, my confidence, my spark. But once he embraced these new habits, breakfast first, gentle morning rituals, a renewed relationship with his health, something remarkable happened. He didn't just walk farther, he walked taller. He stopped needing help getting out of a chair. He went back to his morning walks with his wife, this time holding her hand for joy, not support. David even returned to his local community garden, tending to tomatoes and chatting with neighbors. The man who once feared a single step now counted each one as a quiet victory. And perhaps most importantly, his family noticed. His grandkids saw their grandpa as strong, lively, and engaged, not sidelined by aging, but actively living it with resilience and purpose. That's the real power of the right morning routine. Not just muscle or balance, but hope, dignity, independence. Because as we age, we don't need to become weaker. We need to become wiser about what we eat, how we move, and how we treat our mornings. Closing. So here's the takeaway, my friend. What you do each morning, especially what you eat, can shape how you walk, how you move, and how you live in the years ahead. You don't need a personal trainer or a pricey supplement. You just need the right information and the courage to act on it. Remember, Your legs aren't just about walking. They are your independence, your connection to the world, your ability to dance at your grandchild's wedding, to walk the dog, to enjoy a Sunday picnic. And the best part, it's not too late, not at 60, not at 70, not even at 80. The simple act of starting your day with the right food, like a boiled egg, a banana, Greek yogurt, oatmeal with chia, or even a slice of sweet potato with a pinch of Celtic salt, can reverse the slow, silent loss of strength that aging tries to take from you. It's not magic, it's science, backed by decades of research and proven through real stories like David's. So I ask you now, what will you eat tomorrow morning? Will you feed your legs strength or let them fade one more day? You've learned the tools. You've heard the evidence. Now it's your turn to act. And if this video spoke to you, if it gave you hope, clarity, or just a good reminder, please don't keep it to yourself. Click like, share it with a friend or loved one, and subscribe to Senior Health Over 60. Your support helps us bring more life-changing, evidence-based content to folks just like you, across America. Because growing older shouldn't mean growing weaker. It should mean growing wiser. Thank you for being here today. Take care of your legs and they'll take you far.